Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to PSSB with me, Richard here. Yes, tonight we are looking at this question. It says that electric current can cause chemical reactions as shown in the setup below. So this is the setup. We're having the cell, which is the battery. We're having terminal A and B immersed in a solution. The solution is copper chloride. And then we come to the question. It says that what is the polarity? They say write positive or negative of A. Okay, this is A. So the polarity of A is determined by the polarity of the battery to which it is attached. So this is negative attached to A, so A is negative. Yeah, next, the polarity of B. Okay, the polarity of B is determined by the battery, the polarity of the battery to which B is attached. And it's positive, so which means that B is positive. Yeah, so comes this question. It says that during operation, copper chloride splits into copper and chlorine. Okay. Identify the electrode at which, they say write A or B, copper forms. So at which electrode is copper formed? Okay, this is what you have to know. You have to know that copper chloride, it has copper and chloride. We'll know the formula later, but that is what we have. It's made up of copper and combined with chlorine. So this is copper. Now you have to know that copper is positive and chlorine is negative. Okay. But now from today, I want you to know that in the mechanism of conduction, the positive move to negative. So in other words, what you see here as positive move to negative. And what you see here as negative, it moves to positive. Now, the question is, if you have this one as your positive, where does it go? Remember, we said this is negative, so it will come here. And if you have this one as your negative chloride ions, it will move there. So back to answering the question. Copper forms at wet electrode. We see it's coming to A because A is negative. So the answer is A. Then we say, because chloride forms chlorine. So if chloride goes to B, then chlorine will form at B. So the answer is B. Yeah, then we come to this one. It says, state the observation at each of the electrode below during operation. The electrodes are A and B. Okay, what do you observe at A? Copper forms. And what is the color of copper? Copper is brownish. So what are you going to say? Brown solid forms on A. Yeah, then we come to B. What do you observe at B? We know that chlorine, chloride ions moved to B. and then chloride ions turned into chlorine gas. So what are you going to see here? Chlorine gas forms at B, but you have to know that chlorine is green gas. So you can say greenish yellow gas forms at B. Yes, so comes this question. It says that name the term used to describe the process when chemical substances break down as a result of electricity passing through it. Yes, we have seen copper chloride. So when electricity goes through it, it breaks down into copper and chlorine. What term is given to such a process? The term is electrolysis. Yeah, then we come to this question. It says that electroplating is one of the applications of the process above, when electric current breaks down chemicals. Okay, what is electroplating? Okay, electroplating is the coating of a substance with a thin layer of metal using electricity. Yeah, that is that. Yeah, so then comes this one. It says that give 2 advantages of electroplating. Okay. Yes, what are the advantages of electroplating? 1, prevents rusting. Okay. Because we have to know that iron has some weaknesses and it's one of the most abundant element. It rusts, it becomes corroded by atmospheric elements. So how do you prevent iron containing materials from rusting? By coating it with another material such that iron is not exposed to the environment. Okay. So what's the second advantage? Second advantage is that electroplating makes articles attractive. You see the necklaces, the earrings, which are gold plated, how beautiful they look. It's not because they are made of gold, it's the gold which is coated on the outside of them. So that is it, making articles attractive. Yeah, that is it. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. Yeah, we urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share.